let's play some more Kenshi. Let's take away these dancing boomers. Let's pop this up on the screen. Here we go. So yeah. Last time I got beaten to death by a horde of hungry hobos because I was drinking whiskey and playing risky, minus the whiskey. So because I haven't learned my lesson, I will play an even harder start this time, rather than the basic start. End game. Well, I also get beaten by hungry hobos in real life, but I don't talk about that. I don't want to dox myself, you know. But yeah, so last time we just played the Wanderer start, which is kind of like the default playthrough type deal. And we did something that you're really not intended to do in this game, which is we were playing solo. And we also played pauseless, which is definitely something you're not intended to do. And then we also played Iron Man, aka no saving and loading. We're doing all those things again, only this time we're playing rock bottom. We start with no money instead of 1,000 coins, cats, whatever you want to call it. You've hit absolute rock bottom. You are alone, unarmed, naked, and hungry, lost in the middle of a harsh desert, teeming with slavers. And you just lost an arm. Good luck. This is the big meme start. Everybody loves this, and I am one of everybody. I think this is my favorite start. I think the most flavorful start is probably the Holy Sword, but truthfully, if you want to have a fun time, rock bottom is where it's at. Or maybe like Cannibal Hunters, I don't know. So it's a lot like Really Bad Day, although Really Bad Day and CDDA is like infinitely more challenging than anything this game has to offer. Naked Dude is my name. No, we're going to import. I think we'll take my little cool guy, you know. Looks very much like I do in real life. This is how my hair looks. I dye it a nice neon red. I will not be Naked Dude. If you guys wanted me to give myself an even deeper challenge, we could do what I was considering doing last time, and we could we could play a Hive Prince. Probably the most terrible combat stats in the game. But you know, just because I want to self-insert, and like I said, this looks exactly like me, I think we probably will just play a Greenlander who, frankly, are a Redditor. Yeah, Bugman. No, I think we'll just play a Greenlander here. On the other hand, if I play the Hive Prince, I will also be the victim of racism against me, you know, from the Holy Nation if I go there. And I'm told that that being a victim is, I don't know, it seems like it's pretty popular for people to claim to be victims these days, so I feel like I should stick with the, I don't know. This looks like a red-headed Todd Howard. Well, that's kind of subliminally what I'm trying to do here, because yeah, he's always telling you to play his game. I'm going to tell you to sub to me. I'm gonna, like, knock on your door and, like, beg through the keyhole for money. But yeah, we don't have an arm anymore. We look a little bit malnourished. I don't have any clothes on, except for, thankfully, these boxers. I mean, the Holy Nation's pretty sick if you're a male Greenlander, which we are. No problem with that. Alright, this is the only pause I'm going to do. My character is hungry. Oh no, let's close that little tutorial stuff. Yeah, you notice you have like some X's over this. You can lose, I didn't show this last time, but you can lose arms and legs in this game. 0 HP, can never get that back. There are prosthetics though. We actually start out starving, which is another mechanic we didn't get to explore really. Options. First thing we're going to do, controls. This is going to make the game about 1,000,000 times harder if you ask me. Yeah. We're just going to like press, we're going to make this the 9 key so that I can unpause, and I won't be using that, I'm just setting it so I can unpause here. So you'll hear me doing this. Yeah, that's me trying to pause. You're going to hear that a few times. That's fine. Why don't we try to make it to heft? It's a little far away. We're in the desert. Nothing around us for miles. We have to be super careful, because right now our stats are total shit. We have all of 1 athletics, so I'm only moving at 13 miles an hour. You'll notice my max speed is 15, but I'm only moving at 13. Why might that be? Well, it's because I'm starving, which does in fact slow me down. I'm going to heft because I happen to know that even though it's a little further away than Shopatai, I think that's the only town around here that has prosthetics. Not that we'll be able to afford one for a while. But here we go. This is, you know, it's a lot like my real life. I often feel like I'm running naked through a hot desert, missing an arm. That's okay, because we're gonna go get the prosthetic. We're gonna make our fortune in the hot desert. Let's speed this up a bit. But yeah, because my athletics is so low, and therefore I move so slowly, we have to be super careful, because if we see one of the, I think they're called sand skimmers, it's like a giant bug thing, they move faster than me. And I cannot really juke them with pause shenanigans, since we have pause turned off, more or less. They will kill me very quickly if I engage one. So, like, you'll see like a little, that's just a rock, but you'll see like a little antenna sticking out of the ground, and if you get close, they'll just like pop up and own you. I could be sneaking, I guess, but that'll give me an idea of what's close to me. Hello, slave hunters. If they spot me, they will definitely try to enslave me. We don't particularly want that to happen. I don't want to be a slave right now. First thing we want to do is get some food in the old belly so that my stats aren't completely degraded. There's the city in the distance. Just keep on running. They'll tease you for being a boxer's guy. Well, we're gonna fix that problem too. We'll figure something out. Are we gonna have that debate? Sounds good, Ryder. Welcome to the stream, by the way. All right, here's the wall. We are a lot safer now than we were a minute ago. Things could still go poorly, though. Technically, we're breaking the law by being poor. And I think the gate guards can, like, try to harass you, and they can, like, frame you and say that you're a smuggler. Like, oh yeah, you have drugs. Then they'll try to get money from you. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Looks like he's letting us right in. That's good. Unfortunately, we have nothing. Nothing at all. No items. So we could try to steal some things. Probably would get caught. We could, like, just kind of wait around and hope that a fight happens. I can train my stealth a bit while I run through here. This is the faction throne, actually. I guess this is the capital of the United Cities. Who are these guys? Manhunters. Yeah, that's another slaver group. We really want to avoid manhunters and the other slavers for the time being. Okay, what are you guys? Outlaw farmers. That's perfect. Okay. I think I'm faster than them, or roughly as fast as them. I'm just gonna, like... hold still here. I don't want to attack unprovoked because I'm not sure how that works. What's your max speed? Oh no, total speed 16 miles an hour. I don't want to do that. I'm going to attack unprovoked, and then we're going to run back to the city walls. Oh, he doesn't... He doesn't want to come to me. We definitely lose 1 versus this guy, but these guys are essentially rebels. Oh, come on, dude. I feel like I'm shouting expletives at him. Oh, hello. What? Who are you guys? It's just some Garu, huh? Okay. Are they fighting him? Yeah, they are. That's fine. I was gonna pull him to the walls. Bruh. That dude has a crossbow. We definitely don't want to go near them. These herds of Garu will fight just about anybody who's moving around too much near them, so that was a stroke of luck. I was gonna lure them to the walls and hope that the and you're the cheater. Hey, I didn't do this. It's not my fault. I gotta hold still though. I really don't want these Garu to fucking attack me. I will die instantly. So while this guy's still unconscious, we're gonna... So ordinarily I'd be able to like pick this guy up and go sell him to somebody, but I don't have an arm, so I can't do that. What I can do is I can take all of his shit. Oh, I'm the outlaw swordsman now, baby. It's me. It was me the whole time, Austin. Looks like there's some more fights happening down here. Sand ninjas, yeah, we don't want to mess with them. Oh, sick. Oh, sick. Alright. Oh my god, he's not happy with me. Oh, no. You don't have a weapon. Fine, I'll fight you. That's fine. My skills are terrible and I have one arm, but oh shit! No, that's not happening. Oh boy. I may actually have to restart. I may have screwed up pretty bad. Without pause, I can't like... There's a certain half exploit you can do where you can kind of get them to swing at you, but if they're faster than you... Oh, I'm in the recovery coma. Shit! Oh, that was such a good start, too. I thought I could, Yeah, man, without pause, the whole game is, like, super different. What's up, guys? I thought they were all, like, super distracted fighting the sand ninjas. Oh, man, that sucks. Yeah, so, if you were here last night... one-armed swordsman, yeah. If you were here last night, you saw that once you're in a recovery coma, you just kind of die if you have an injury, which is this little arrow here on either your head, chest, or stomach. Because the thing is, like, you go into the recovery coma at a certain... If you get to a certain amount of negative hit points in any of these 3 main areas. So what it is that negative number, you can go deeper into the negatives the more toughness you have, but we just started, so our toughness is super low. I was willing to, have a fight with the guy who I had stripped of all of his weapons because they can do almost no damage to you, and it's all, light, sort of blunt damage, so you usually don't get injuries. But without pause, I didn't quite notice fast enough that his buddies were, in fact, not busy fighting sand ninjas, and they showed up to jump me. So that's my fault. I feel like I should just restart. I don't really want to sit here and wait and hope that somebody comes by to enslave me. It could happen. Fairly unlikely. What do you guys think? At negative 100, you die. You don't like sand. It's coarse, it's rough, it's irritating, and it gets everywhere. Yes, I wasn't much of a Jedi today. This is the harsh world of Kenshi. Wait a minute. I see some manhunters. This could end well. We may not have to restart. We probably will. Looks like they went into the town. Man, this is so lame. There's bounty hunters. I don't think they enslave you. I thought for sure they were distracted. I think they actually were like, oh, there's a player character. Let's pull off of the fight we're having with the sand ninjas. So we can whack this dude with our staves. Is this the world that the anime takes place in? Yes, this is the Kenshin. This is the Kenshin world. Yes, correct. Yeah, Rurouni Kenshi, correct. This is also the world that Bleach takes place in. I tried to use my my Zanpakuto. No. Come on. The starving vagrants can show up and try to loot me for money, or for food, but the you gotta be kidding me. Like they show up, but the slavers don't. Kenshi is a world where, to avoid dying, you hope to be enslaved. But yeah, it's very unforgiving early on. Use my Bankai. Man, I don't even have my my senpai. I mean my what's the first, my Shikai. Yeah. I know Bleach. I'm a big anime fan. What you call it, otaku? Alright, here we go. Maybe I can meet a merciful end with these Garus eating me. Just kidding, they don't do that. Negative 67, 68. I'm just gonna let this tick down and we'll see. But, yeah, very unlikely. Always the stomach. Dude, this is, I mean, it's my fault. Skill issue. I should have been paying more attention. Unfortunate way to start the stream, but that's okay. We didn't get very far, so we'll just restart. And, wait a minute. Oh, who's coming? It's more vagrants. It's not slavers. They're vagrants, but not the good kind like you want. Malcolm Rose is dead. Alright, let me do this real fast. Hold on. I'm gonna close the game down and restart it, because there's a bug where if you start a game, if you start like a new world from inside an existing playthrough, there's this bug that happens half the time where I don't know, like some towns will generate completely empty and shit like that. It's no good. It's no good. So, you know, I'd like to avoid that. Alright, let's do it right this time. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. That's my one mulligan. Not the kind of mulligan that you might think. I'm not like saving and reloading, I'm just straight up starting over. Rock bottom. No mods, no special settings. This time we'll do it right. Wow, this guy... Is this the same... Is this my dude except they gave him different hair? Or did I just randomly generate... Wow, he's pretty good looking. Look at this handsome man. Should I just keep him? What do you guys think? Look at that mustache. Maybe the problem is that I didn't trust in the random generator enough. You know, maybe this is the guy. Maybe it's time for the adventures of Mustachio. Maybe that's the real problem, is I tried to self-insert, you know, but instead I should have been Mustachio the Great. Alright. It's time for the adventures of Mustachio. This time let's just head on over to Shobutai, because it's closer. Can I pause? Okay, good. Settings stuck. Luigi is about to have a rough day. In kinship? No, you said kinship. That's what this game is called. Oh, by the way, there is a weather system here. You notice that I'm getting a -10 penalty because of all these dust storms. You can get rid of that if you wear certain equipment. Hey, you know what? While we're at it, why don't we, well, I'm gonna get to safety and then we'll do that. I'm gonna create a faction name and stuff. We're gonna show that we're super serial about this run. Take it very seriously. But let's, like, stop starving first, because that's important. And here we go. Hello. Hello, Mr. Bone Dog. How fast can you go? 11 miles an hour? You're like a great person to piss off. Because even in my half-starved state, you can't catch me. I'm the Mustachio man. Oh my god, stop lagging. Time to get sweaty. Yes. I'm hoping he'll just, like, attack me, but I don't know if he will. He's owned by rebel farmers, which tells me there's probably rebel farmers around. If he was a wild bone dog, he would be chasing me already, but hey, I'm bugging you. I don't know. I think that faction is always hostile to the oh my god, to the United Cities. So, see, I go at 13 miles an hour. You go at 11. So we're just gonna lure you to me. Come on, buddy. You're gonna be my first meal ever since my very bad day. So what's the backstory? How did Mustachio lose his arm and end up naked in the desert? Is he amnesiac? Does he know? Did he get into gambling debt? Not be running that fast? Well, you know, maybe you just need to be built out of sterner stuff. Maybe Mustachio, he just has a different, you know, he's like Charlie Sheen. He's just, like, got a different constitution. You know, he's got, like, tiger blood. And he's like a Vatican assassin, or whatever the fuck he said back then. He bought crypto. Oh, no. Yeah. Perhaps. you bastard. Hey, Gridgen, what's up? Oh, look, they're shooting bolts at him. He just took like 180 damage. Take his ass down. That's right. We're rich. We're meat rich. Some bounty hunters over there. Alrighty, let's start out by making a nice campfire, which it will not let me do this close to Shobatai. How, oh my god, how far away from Shobatai do I have to get? What are you? Are you a manhunter? Samurai police, that's fine. Shouldn't harass me too badly. Campfire. I guess technically the game is paused, but there we go. Usually building things takes time, but campfires are instant. Bone Dog, it's what's for dinner. Hey man, if I'm starving, I'm gonna take what I can get. See, we're doing great. We're doing great. All it took was to change my name from Malcolm Rose. That's why I've got to rebrand this entire channel to Mustachio's exciting vids. But yeah, campfires don't take any time to build. They just kind of instantly show up. And you can cook meat. Boom. Alright, we are officially still starving, but we're officially working our way out of starvation. 200 is where starvation ends. And you see this little arrow is now a greater than and not a less than, which means that it's going up, not down. These little dried meats are only worth like 15 nutrition, but you know what? We'll get there. Even Kenshi has me blacklisted. You know, I had too many unpopular opinions, you know. I didn't stand with Ukraine hard enough, you know what I mean? Oh, no. Am I being arrested for being poor? Oh my god, I've actually not seen this happen before. And I've run through wow, I've run through this a couple times. That's interesting. I had heard that it was illegal to be poor in the United Cities, but is this Martha's Vineyard? No, if this was Martha's Vineyard, they'd like spend an hour, you know, having like a photo opportunity with me. Then they'd ship me off to the military base. These guys are totally heartless. This is I don't know. This is Poland. I don't. I don't know what the proper answer here is. I guess it's 3. I don't know. I've not gone through this dialogue before. I guess I'll put 3. There's no pity for the weak. It's only one place you belong, the mines. Oh my fucking god. Okay, well they're just gonna instantly kill me if they hit me. Well, no they won't. Oh shit. That's right. That's right. That's right. No, fuck. Fuck you. Fuck. I'm in the bar. Shit. How am I dodging all these guys? Alright. I'm actually not poor anymore. Like, I'm not going to be poor as soon as I sell this shit and buy some food. Why would they do this to me, I wonder? I'm just gonna, like... I guess I'm just gonna, like, sell everything in my inventory if I can real fast. It'll unpause as soon as I go into the buy screen. If they knock me down, I think they're gonna, like... They won't let me die. They'll drag me to a cage. I didn't want this to be, like, a slave playthrough, but it looks like it's probably going to be exactly that. Oh shit. Nope. Oh, there it is. Committing crime. 500. Alright. So, they don't let you die. They show up and they start bandaging you. The funny thing is, with this bounty, in prison for 10 hours, as long as no slavers show up for the next 10 hours, I should be okay. I wonder if that bar guy is still going to be hostile to me. That'd be annoying. That'd mean I have to, like, leave Shobatai forever, basically. Alright, well, here we are. I can work on my lockpick skills while I'm waiting for my prison sentence to end. Technically, I could try to escape, but that's just going to add time to my sentence. They've solved the homeless problem. Now, they never notice you trying to pick the lock if you're inside a cage. However, if I were to let myself out of the cage right now, yeah, that'd be very bad, because this guy would see me immediately. So it's probably best if I just, well, actually I could hop into this other cage. Get our lockpick skill up, I mean, it's not bad. Welcome to Kenshi! Don't do that, Crystal Betsy, don't do that. Don't post what I know you want to post. Tony's not here to remove it. I don't want to have to play moderator for my own channel. Too much work. No, don't ask him that. No. Oh shit, if nobody's around, I could use their training dummy. It's too much risk though. I'd rather just train lockpicking while I wait. It's only 6 hours. They'll let me out. I'm not going to the mines. They're gonna conveniently forget that I'm poor. I sold one of those pieces of meat in my mad scrabble to sell shit, which honestly I didn't want to do. But that's okay, we'll get more. If I sell this animal skin and these 4 teeth, I should be able to afford something. we're starving now, but not. Oh, also technically they feed us while we're in prison, so it's not possible for me to go below 200 while locked up like this. Which, ironically, not true if you're a slave. If you're a slave, they'll take it all the way down to 100 because they want to keep you starving, so that you can't escape. So you get treated better as a prisoner than as a slave, which to me doesn't make a lot of sense. If you've if you got a workforce, you want to keep them mining for you or whatever, you'd think you would at least feed them halfway decently. But you know, the world of Kenshi doesn't have to make sense. Anyway, yeah, this is fine. I'll wait 2 more hours. That's cool. God, it's like interesting that I've never seen that dialogue before. But you know, the one time that I stream Rock Bottom Start, just immediately, hey bro, you're poor. You're poor and you're starving. That's against the law. Waiting to be... Okay, we've been released. Alright. Good as new. Now I just have to check and see and make sure that... God, I really hope that this bar guy is not hostile to me. We're gonna sneak on out of here. Not that I really need to be stealthed, but... whatever. I guess we could just avoid that particular bar. I think there's probably another one in town somewhere. Slave shop. But yeah, there's a bar right there. This is the one I ran into, right? I have to know. I just hope he doesn't, like, immediately run at me and decide, like, oh. My favorite customer, eh? That happened fast. Did I become his favorite customer by dragging 4 guards into his bar and getting the shit kicked out of me? This is like some The Room type stuff. Oh, it's my favorite customer. Oh, hi, Mock. Fantastic. I'm choosing to believe that that's just like this sarcasm on his part. Alright, we have 341 golds now. I guess I will buy that dried meat back, which we immediately ate. And just one more. I can get more meat really pretty easily at this point. Well, maybe not easily, but we'll see. Nothing else I want to buy from the bar. Alright. Alrighty. Travel gear. I don't have the money. I wonder what triggers that dialogue. Is it that I'm starving and don't have food? Is it that I'm like ass naked? I do not want to have that happen again, because that could end the run, you know. But I mean, gosh, if I haven't seen it before and it only happened this one time, it stands to reason it's a pretty rare dialogue. He threatens to send me to the mines, and then doesn't even do it. Is there only one entrance to this town? I could have sworn Shobatai had 2, but I guess that's it. All right. It has to be that you're naked. I mean, that would make the most sense. I mean, I truly do believe that makes sense, but nothing really makes sense in Kenshi, so I can't say that for sure, you know. Anyway, we're not starving, which takes away the time limit. Doesn't take it away. You know, we're still broke, and buying more food would be a problem, but it slows down the time limit. And it gives us a little more time. I see there's samurai and nomads running around here. We don't really want to get into a fight with any of them. I mean, we don't really want to get into a fight per se with anybody. We just want to find somebody that the guards don't like and drag them over to the city walls so that we can, you know, play a scavenger. And, you know, it's fine, because even just wandering around like this, my stealth is going up, which will help me walk right by these dickheads. Yeah, they don't care about me now. That's fine. I don't want to go too far from the walls because, like, being ass naked and having no combat skills means that, really bad idea to go too far. Those bug things will make short work of us. Those Redditors. Just gonna wander around near all these people. Samurai police. Okay, day is breaking. I can at least go into one of these shops. 187 gold. I don't think I'll be able to get anything from the travel gear. But, let's see, what time is it? 5:30. Should be opening in an hour or two. We could also try to steal things. We would just need to get our stealth up, you know? It's time to break bad. Alright, here we go. Look at all these nice things we could steal. Alrighty, don't get clothes. That was my intention, was to buy clothes, but I don't think we can really afford them. I tell you what I really need. No, I'm burning everything on a first aid kit. That's what's up. Don't get clothes, that won't help. No, the first aid kit is the most important. Naked dude squatting up and down the street with one arm. Based. I'm just indulging in my, you know, I'm just celebrating my Slavic heritage here, okay? This is what we do. Got a problem? Don't be racist. Alright. Let's see if we can find any... Oh, wait a minute, there's some copper right here. We could go full grind and just do this. I think that might be the move, unfortunately. We were saying last night that this game has successfully recreated RuneScape. I don't know where I was hiding this pickaxe. Maybe it was in my asshole. The Chad stride. I think this character is more of a lad. He's not the virgin, but he is something of a lad. He's not quite the Chad. The lad Mustachio. Look at this guy. He's missing an arm. He's just like, fuck it. I'll mine this scrap metal for some copper anyway. Good news, by the way. This is excellent training for our future career as a slave, because it uses the same skill, which is laboring. I will be the most competent slave there is. That underwear used to be white. Yeah, that's a combination of, like, grit, sand, poop, you know, blood. Who knows what else? Other assorted bodily fluids. Man, this is what's up. This is the life right here. This is how you pull yourself, you know, bootstraps, boy. Pull yourself out of poverty, and just do this in real life, man. Go find some copper lying around. Wait, actually, don't do that. That's illegal. Don't strip AC units of copper. That is both illegal and dangerous. But that's basically what my guy is doing right now. He just found an AC unit, and he's risking certain death. They do that in Detroit. Ain't nobody gonna stop you. I mean, they can try. I don't know. I went through the Detroit airport once, and that was enough Detroit for me. There was like a miasma in the air. I felt like I was entering Mordor, where the shadows lie. Like, that's what they say about Mordor, right? You know, you just sense something is wrong. Just felt like I was gonna get robbed at any moment. Is Detroit the highest crime rate city in America, or is that like New York or something? I wonder. It's probably Chicago. Yeah, you're right, yeah. Alrighty, we got 3 chunks of copper. You know, I feel... You ever see that movie, There Will Be Blood? Where he finds some gold or whatever, and then he fucking breaks his legs. And so he crawls back with the ore and refuses to leave while they weigh it to make sure he's not getting ripped off. That's what my guy just did. He got this copper. You know, we have $500 dues now. Still ass naked. Alright, we'll take a look at the... Let's see, Noble House. Definitely don't want to go in there. Definitely will die if we do that. They don't like poor people going there. Thieves Guild. Can't afford to join that. Bakery. Headgear shop. I mean, that's clothes. Buy some suntan lotion. Yeah, we should have played a Scorchlander if we wanted to be resistant to the sun. They're not just black. They're like jet black. They're like Drow from D&D. Mechanical shop, travel gear. Is there really no like armor shop in this town? Residential. You can buy houses, by the way. General bakery. Yeah, I guess it's just travel gear for a backpack and headgear shop. That's interesting. I mean, we'll go over here. Is it open? I don't know why it wouldn't be. What's up, buddy? Nice hat. He's really selling his business. Man. Should we wear this super sick basket hat, which apparently increases my stealth by 1.1? Hell yeah. Extremely cheap. It also makes me somewhat resistant to dust storms. This is where it's at, my friends. You don't have to see my ugly face anymore. If I could get away with wearing this in real life, I would. This is the answer to COVID. I mean, I don't know if it is, but I feel like, I don't know. If masks work, I don't see why that wouldn't work. I mean, I've seen people with those face shields. I was told that masking was the most important thing, so I mean, come on, this has got to be the even better. I think everybody should wear one of these. Alright, Quad Nines. Watch the VOD. Make sure you sub 50 times to me if you can. Use that employed adult money. I feel like I just saw... Oh, I see somebody being carried. It seems like there was a fight out here. I see blood. I don't have a chance to scavenge, I think. It all happened... Yeah, it all happened too fast. How unfortunate. You don't have enough VPNs? Oh no. What was I gonna do? I was going to try to find some sandals, but you know what? I don't have to do that. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the biggest shenanigan possible. Let's see, police. We're going to the police. Here we go. Going to police land. I have a secret plan. Page up to go to the next floor. Sneak up here, even though it's not illegal for me to go up. I'm just visiting the prisoners. We're just visiting. We're just gonna like hang out here, maybe walk around a bit to train the stealth. I've got a secret plan, you see. You'll see my secret plan. It's gonna be awesome. I just need these guys to leave. These guards. Wait a minute, can I be seen? Hold on a second. No, I've been spotted. They totally know that I'm here. What if I stand like right here? Steal chance 100%. Can I just take his shit? Yes, I can. I just robbed a prisoner. I'm not even sure if I'm breaking the law right now. I'm not gonna do it right in front of these guys because I don't trust the guards not to get pissed off. However, we're clothed now, which is nice. I've got this sick basket hat, which I think makes me look very charming. I don't have a weapon, but that's okay. Maybe we'll just go martial arts. I don't know. We'll see. But you know what? My dingleberries are not flapping in the wind anymore, so that's nice. It's not... Obviously, we don't really want to get into any fights like this, because we're still... You know, no armor. Oh, hello. I see damage. I see damage happening. Oh, sick. Rebel farmers are fighting. That's one of their bone dogs. We're just gonna run right out to the scene. Get some free meat. Free teeth. Please don't bone the dogs. Hey, it's not my fault they're called bone dogs. I didn't do that. What are you doing? One of the things about playing with no pause is it's hard to click things that are moving. I'm trying to click this guy to see what he's doing right now. You can actually see if you click them, you look over to the bottom left like goal, medic. So apparently he's healing one of his friends. What would be really cool is if we could find like a samurai gate guard who had been downed somehow. Then we get just like a huge suit of armor right off the bat. Although I think that counts as a uniform, so you really don't want to be caught wearing that. Hello. Oh, look, they enslaved the outlaw farmers. And just like left them here. Alright, this guy's enslaved, prisoner shackles. None of the stuff that they're wearing is really worth much money. We could take it, and certainly it would be an improvement for us, but what we really want to take are weapons if they have them. Oh, man. They're all shackled, which is cool. And we could wait for them. We could, like, wait for these dudes to wake up and then fight them. That'd be cool. Outlaw farmer. I mean, I guess I'll take this stuff. I can make a couple bucks off of it. 12, 2, 37. The shirts, ironically, the vests are worth the most, but none of it gives any defensive coverage, any armor coverage. It's just for show. I bet you the sandals are... Yeah, they're worth the same as the pants, but take up less space. I could wear the other hat, but like ironically, for no real reason, this gives a stealth bonus, and perception is a stat that doesn't matter unless you're using crossbows. So the giant -10 doesn't really matter. Hello, what do you got? You have nothing I care about except for that vest, which we have run out of inventory space, so that's fine. Let's turn jobs on real fast. Ditching resources. What that's actually doing is, because I set up that campfire and I have jobs turned on, the game knows that this is kind of where uncooked meat goes. So... we are not starting. Hello, what are you doing? Home territory aggression. He's fighting somebody. Oh my god, is that... oh my god, that's a noble hunter. You want to avoid those. That's like a... It's like a noble guy who got a very expensive crossbow, and he will just like shoot you for being poor. If he sees you. He'll say, oh my god, I gotta... wait a minute. Whoa, ho, this is a hybrid. He's got a shitty arm for me. I probably could almost afford that. Which arm? Right? Left arm? I don't know my right from my left. This is like the cheapest prosthetic I'm gonna find. I gotta talk to this guy. Economy arm left. Ooh, I can afford that. Here, you take this. Economy arm left. Wait a minute, that's an economy arm standard. Can I afford that? I sure wish I hadn't bought the shitty one. You know what? Whatever. This is fine. It's low quality. It works. I don't need anything else. This guy. I don't think I need anything else. What a lucky find. I would have had to have gone all the way to Heft and then paid way more for a better arm. Only the hivers sell these really shitty arms. We officially have an arm, my friends. If you look at the description, it's kind of hilarious. And it's only prototype tier, so it's actually garbage. But, it's got a functioning claw hand. An impressive feat of engineering. The limb cap is half a grog can with some padding inside. They are good and cheap, but not very durable, and your dexterity is going to suffer from having a claw for a hand. Honestly, like, this is the shittiest of the shitty. I mean, not only is this an economy arm, it's a prototype economy arm, which is the lowest tier. So my thievery is almost taken to 0, my lockpicking is almost taken to 0. Strength, I take a strength penalty, a dex penalty, crossbow penalty, swimming penalty. But you know, that's fine, because I can pick people up now. Which is huge. That means I can make money off the slave trade now if I want to. It means I can I can train my strength easier. I don't want to go anywhere near that noble hunter. I'm gonna wait for him to go a little bit further away. Hello, what are you doing? There's all those like unconscious people, but they're already slaves, and I think if I pick these guys up and try to sell them as slaves when they're already enslaved by the Slavers Guild, I think I get in serious trouble for that. I could be wrong. So if they've got the slave tag, I really don't want to... Kenshin 2 is going to be the bomb. Yeah, I'll stream that once it's out. Getting in my cage. Yeah, this guy's going. He knows he's a slave, so he's going straight to the... Yeah, normally I would probably want to fight that guy, because he's like chained up, he's got no weapon, he'd be like the perfect dude to train with, but I'm kind of afraid the guards will see and be pissed off. I could try it, we could see what happens. The risky play. You cocksack. Oh, shit. I don't want the guard to see me. Technically that slave is hostile now, but the guard didn't seem to care. I don't really have the mechanics of this game memorized too well. Well, maybe he'll forget about me. What are you? Samurai police? Patrolling town? Okay. We just need to find a nice big fight now, and we can make a ton of money just by dragging dudes into the slavers, you know. There's a slave shop in almost every one of these United Cities towns. Right here, see? In fact, something we probably could have done is maybe stolen some things from the slaves. I don't know. Let's head back. Let's head back into the police station. Maybe somebody else has gotten arrested and we can steal some things. 469 gold. Nothing too exciting in terms of items. Outlaw farmer. I mean, yeah. Doesn't say I'm committing a crime, so... Oh, shit! Yeah! Alright, we are insorted, so to speak. And I got this guy's heart protector. Of course, I bet the stomach coverage is terrible. Yeah, no stomach coverage, so... That's where it's at, you know. Here we go. Nice pile of things to sell. Cops aren't around to care, that's fine. 0.2 cutting damage, 0.16 blunt, 0.47 cutting damage. Probably stick with the horse chopper if we're going to use a weapon. Just visiting the prisoners, no need to worry about me, Mr. Samurai Police. I'm a good boy, I did not do anything wrong. This is the path of Mustachio. Sometimes you gotta be a scavenger and a thief to survive in the world of Kenshi. Alright. Sell that, sell. These things are stolen, but the fencing chance is 100% because these guys do not care. Do not care about buying stolen goods that are stolen from rebels. That's a saber. I could make 124. I guess I'll keep it. Now is a good time to knock somebody out and use them for training, I think. I think we could finally get started with that. Could also pick up a sandwich here. But yeah, like having a series of fistfights with somebody would be pretty good right now. Again, I don't want to venture too far from the walls just yet. Oh, hello! It's the guy I'm afraid of, and it looks like he's been knocked out and or possibly killed. The sand skimmer unconscious. Well, he's about to be dead. Yeah. These things are terrifying. They do a ton of damage if you don't have armor. We're gonna pick up these claws from his body. Then the good meat. The foul meat is useless unless you're a hive worker. I can pick him up now, if I want to. He's dead. They die instantly if you pick up anything from their bodies. You're basically, you know, skinning them or whatever. You may wonder, why am I carrying this freaky thing around? Well, my strength goes up faster if I do. And oddly enough, nobody comments on this. Just casually dragging this thing around, that's fine. Oh my god, there's a big fight happening. Oh, it's a bunch of these, the skimmers. Alright. Probably put this down then. We'll come back for all that. Let me turn jobs off. It's trying to drag me to the campfire. These animal claws are worth 100 gold each, which is, it's not a lot, but it's a lot for this point in the game when you get 6 of them. Look how much damage these dudes are doing through the heavy ass armor of the samurai police. I mean, that's blocking a lot of it, but if it gets through, it was doing like 40, 50. But yeah, we're gonna try to stay reasonably far from the fighting itself, but because I don't want the mounted crossbows to miss and shoot me in the face. But I mean, we're gonna scavenge our way to a living here. Oh my god, are they losing? I'm not gonna risk looting them if they are. No, it looks like they're winning. Okay, I don't have inventory space to get what's in his corpse, but that's okay, because I can just pick him up. This thing's unconscious. We're gonna take one animal claw so it dies, and we'll come back for the rest. What a cornucopia of free things. This is true Kenshi action right here. Looting from the bugs. Oh, wait a minute. It's daytime. Mechanical shop, travel gear. This is what we want. We want a backpack. Should be opening in what? Half an hour? 6:30? Nope, it's open. Show me your goods. So we sell all this stuff. We'll even sell some of the meat. We're so rich now that we, you know, don't need to worry about scrounging too much. I'll just leave this wonderful giant corpse for you. Please enjoy that, my friend. Sell this stuff. He doesn't have the backpack that lets you stack things in it. Large backpack, 3,000. Hell yeah. I can't stack things in it, but that's fine. If this wasn't a solo run, what I would do right now probably is I would, I would probably buy myself a Geru or something, like a pack animal. But I'm the pack animal. Oh, hell yeah. Looking cool. Looking sweet. Fashion. Our inventory space upgraded. See if we can't find the body that we left behind that had stuff in it still. Hey, here we are. Are there any more? No? What's that? Is that a nomad group? Traders Guild. I'm gonna put a couple more campfires. Because we have enough meat now that... This way we can kind of cook a lot of it at the same time, you know. Alrighty. Make way for the honored noble of the empire. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is that the hunter guy again? Is that just a normal noble captain? Oh, that's a noble hunter. I don't want anything to do with that. He will one-shot me like crazy. Is he coming towards me? They'll sort of announce that they're going to shoot you to death if you're paying attention. I'm just gonna stop stealthing and just run away. Maybe I'll just go like around the city. This is kind of something you have to experience once before realizing that you shouldn't tempt fate by being nearby. I took the backpack off because that nukes my stealth skill by like 75%. I don't think they'll shoot you while you're inside the town, and also he seems to be leaving, so. Bye, bucko. That's one reason the Holy Land is way better, because like there's nothing like that there. As long as you're a human Greenlander and male. Well, actually, you could be a female Greenlander. They'll just give you a little more grief. You can even be a Scorchlander. You just can't be a bug person or a Shek, or you'll definitely get beaten up randomly. But typically, you won't die. You'll just be enslaved. Whereas the nobles here will happily shoot you for like 200 damage and just instantly take you out. All right, I got 955 gold. What next? I really want to set up training. Might be cool if I could get 4,000 gold together. We could buy one of these shacks maybe. Put a bed, or at least a bedroll into it, and lock somebody in there and kind of train with them for a while. Oh hello. Outlaws? Okay, a bunch of outlaw swordsmen and stuff. Slaver caravan guard. I don't know what they're shooting at, but that makes me nervous to hear that sound because, oh shit, they're shooting them. Oh, because they're in the rebel farm. That's interesting. It's still the rebel farmers faction, right? Even though they're enslaved. So the guards are still at war with that faction, so they're just shooting them with the crossbows, the mounted crossbows. Look how much damage they do. Wow. This is where, like, I like to say that Kenshi is kind of like a half-finished game, because you'll see kind of how these different systems didn't quite get set up to where they worked well together, because the slave traders are allied, right, with the United Cities, and they've enslaved, you know, people from the faction, outlaws and you know, rebels, whatever, that are at war with the United Cities. You would think at that point that the United Cities guards would not just like randomly attack them because, you know, they're like, you know, they're enslaved to their allies, right? But no. And in some cases, I feel like I've seen that result in like the slaver caravan people fighting the United Cities to defend their slaves, which creates this like very weird situation, which I don't think was intended. They're very, very cool, you know, mechanical systems that they set up. It's just like, I don't know if they really thought it entirely through. Wait, is that what's happening right now? Oh, no, they're fighting outlaw farmers. Okay. That have not been enslaved yet. At least they were. Where did they go? Oh, they must have grabbed him and taken him to jail. That's what this guy's doing. He's carrying an outlaw farmer. Hey! Wait a minute. Here we go. Here we go with our little tiny thin arm. Zibugs. Yeah, pretty much. I just saw that message splits. Alright, here we go. I got this dude. Got myself a junk bow. Our crossbow skill is going to be terrible for the time being, even if I were to practice it because of this arm. So I don't know if I'm going to bother. I might. It's a handy thing to have, although I'll have to be a lot faster than I usually am because I have no access to the pause button, you know? So kiting things is going to be a true adventure. Is he dying? Yes, he is, but that's not my problem, and normally I would probably heal him up, but you know what? I'm going to save myself my first aid kit points. Time to take part in the most time-honored tradition in the Kenshi world. Heading over to the old slave shop. You can tell it's the slave shop because it has the very happy individual with chains around him on the sign. Talk to the old slaver boss. He's going to give me 400 cats. Those are the coins. Hell yeah. Come to master, he says. Takes the old rebel. And, you know, they're kind enough to heal him up. And, you know, well, he's not my problem anymore. And I just made 400 bucks. I wish making money was so quick and easy in the real world. But it's not. You have to get a job. I mean, I guess this qualifies as a job, I suppose, in the Kenshi world. Perhaps not a very ethical one, but you do what you gotta do in Kenshi. Gotta survive somehow, right? You stop right there. What the fuck do you want? Reason for visit? Work, I'm here to trade goods. Contraband check? Hey, that's fine. That's fine, move along. I didn't want to say just visiting because I assume he would say, "Oh no, you're a liar. You're poor as hell. You gotta learn the ways of the world." He thinks I'm a businessman. He leaves me alone. Although I thought maybe he might try to. Hey, G-Matt, what's up, man? I am alive. Welcome to my Kenshi run, my friend. Did my chat stop showing up? Or am I just like having an aneurysm? Let me... Just kidding, it's showing up. I think I just need to move this over a little bit on my monitor. On my other monitor so I notice the chat more quickly. Yeah, we're playing the rock bottom start, which means we started without an arm, but that's okay because we found one. Or, well, we purchased one. Now I'm trying to scavenge because despite my tremendous progress, we are in no position really to safely cross the desert. I really need somebody super weak to fight. Adult Happy Meals, oh no. Oh no no no. Oh no no no, what's up, Banani Badger? Alright, come on, where's the rebels? I'm zooming out super far, looking around for just like anybody in the nearby desert. We could take the risk of running a little ways. We don't have to stay in the desert, you know. We got places to go, people to see. We could head over to Bast if we wanted to over here. You're a rebel, are ya? It's just like I'm loath to even try to cross the desert right now on account of we have no armor really. We have lots of food, though. Unfortunately, Shobatai does not, Oh shit, that was the noble hunter, holy fuck. I guess he's not in the mood for murdering random people right now. That could have been very bad. Wow. But yeah, there's no armor shop here, so not that I can see. Mechanical shop is for like building materials, residential, ranger shop. Ranger shop, I could buy a bow, crossbow, really good crossbow if I had the money. General shop, bakery, thieves, police, headgear. Yeah, headgear. So I could get some armor that's not just like a bag for my head, or a excuse me, a basket. MLG, I mean, I'm okay. I'm playing solo, pauseless, no mods, Iron Man, rock bottom start, so, I mean, we died at the beginning of the stream, and I had to restart. But that was only, like, maybe 75% my fault. Maybe 70. It was 100% my fault, but, Oh, hey! Frankie was here. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate the raid, man. It's very cool of you. How did I get the big boy backpack so quick? I have been scavenging. I found Frankie is a cool dude. He is the real MLG of this. I'm sure he's better than me. I don't play Kenshi that often, but we're trying the challenge anyway. What's up, guys? This is Iron Man. So I'm not saving or loading. We're playing with no pause, so if I slam my spacebar key, no pausing happens. And we, of course, started rock bottom. And we got really lucky, because despite the fact that I'm in Shobatai, where there's no robotics guild, I happen to run into some hivers. So we do, in fact, have an arm. It's a crappy arm. It's the cheapest arm you can possibly get, but it is an arm, which means that I can sell people as property. Which may not be good, but it is profitable. Knocked out High Inquisitor Val and Seda today on your Bone Dog solo run. How does that work? Do you have to like chat for 10 minutes after every fight. I mean, you can't first aid kit or, well, no, can you use beds as a bone dog? I thought you have to like have someone pick you up. There's like a bug where you pick well, yeah, you start with man and dog and dismiss, but I mean after the fight, do you, like, if you want to sleep, don't you have to have somebody throw you into the bed to, you passively heal as animals? Oh, okay. So even if you have like an injury, it doesn't degrade? Sounds like a fun challenge for sure. Bone dogs have regeneration, so they heal bleed. Oh, okay. I have to try that. I have to try that sometime. That sounds really cool. Or at least check out your VODs. It does, but slowly. Okay. Anyway, Naughty Badger asked me how I afforded the big boy backpack so fast. It's the same way I'm possibly going to buy one of these bows really quickly. Well, probably not. What happened was I kind of lurked around the entrance here, waited for a big fight to happen, and they were fighting like 6 or 7 of the sand skimmers, which appear to have decayed by now. Looks like they're gone, but yeah, each sand skimmer has 6 teeth or claws or whatever, and they're worth about $100 each. So, you know, 6 times 6, it's about what, 3,600. Thank you. 40-ish toughness to 105 on maple. Oh yeah, right. You can you can bypass the caps, can't you? As an animal. I think, and I mean, you know more about this than me, so feel free to correct me. I think you're soft capped at 100 for like strength, toughness, dexterity, so on. But don't the animals have like an age system where it gives you a multiplier where it's like it's less than 1 when they're young, and then it goes above 1 when they're older? I think that not bypass, but it multiplies, yeah. So the multiplier will bypass it though. I think Shek can do that too, but it's like a straight, I think it's like a 1.2 times their 1.1. Yeah. Toughness is probably like 93. That's a lot of toughness though. That's probably really, I mean, on the other hand, the thing about animals, and that's probably what makes this, I mean, a challenge run in a way that some other runs aren't, is that as soon as you get downed, like half the guys in the game will just start butchering you. Yeah, don't get downed by anybody who's hungry. You train in Foglands for that reason. Isn't it kind of interesting that the Fogmen, despite being perfectly willing to cannibalize anybody who has 2 legs, will not eat you if you have 4 legs? Hey, it's Mero. What's up, man? Thank you for the raid as well, Mero. What's up, man? So, I'm trying not to go too far from this city right now because I mean, the stream's been going for a little while, but we, in terms of Kenshi, have only just started. If I turn off stealth for a second, we look at our athletics, you'll see that we only travel at about 14 to 17 miles an hour. Thank you for the follow, Frankie. So the deal is that if I try to hoof it, what is going on here? I think you've clicked the raid button twice, perhaps. That's weird that it plays even if you're only raiding with yourself. Raid spam time. No, we're playing modless right now. I am aware that the game has a very rich modding community, and I'd like to probably stream with some mods at some point, but haven't quite gotten around to that yet. Hello, you're an outlaw farmer. No one will mind. I think you're the guy that I've been waiting for. You're the guy that I've been waiting for to beat the shit out of, with no punishment from the guards. No, don't take him. No, I need... See, with a pause button, that'd be a little easier to grab him before they did, but... Do you want a location of guaranteed good limbs? Let me know. Guaranteed, huh? I usually just go to, you know, to Mongrel and wait for the master tier to show up. Artifact list of guaranteed item spawns on the fandom page. Ah, so you're the guy maintaining the wiki. I see. That's cool. Has old man reaction speed. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've got a little bit of a patina on me. I'm a little old. Grandpa. That's a useful list, though. That's okay, Mara. But yeah, the reason I don't really want to go across the desert yet is because with no pausing, currently a sand skimmer will outrun me. I forget exactly what their run speed is, but I'm certain that they can outrun me if I have 14 move speed, 14 miles per hour. Let me just check on this. If I take off the backpack, I'm going 12 because of encumbrance. So we almost just kind of have to fool around here for just a little while if we want to be totally safe. Because I'm playing solo, it's not as simple as just like, oh yeah, I'll have my friend revive me. Should be 15 for the skimmers. Yeah, that sounds about right. You'll be punished for this, they say. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh, it's Outlaw Swordsman again. Good. Somebody's legs got chopped off. I feel like this is louder than it should be. Just, don't you train running faster if you carry a backpack full of stones? You train strength that way, which ultimately makes you run faster if you're carrying a lot of things. Here we go. Okay, we could train against these guys. I think I'm gonna go, let's see, is this dude dead or is he knocked out? Unconscious, okay. Slave shops are open 24 hours. Good service. There's a lone 0.95 age one that spawns in the desert. You're talking about the prosthetics, I'm assuming? And the pack spawn has 0.65. No, a skimmer. Yeah, no, I'm more concerned about, like, not paying attention and running through a nest or something. I mean, it's probably reasonably safe for me to go through the desert at this point, but I'm being a giant coward, basically. The guy is probably sleeping. Hey, buddy. Hey, stop moving. Yes, here. I should have looted him first. I could have gotten money off of his staff, but that's okay. What I really want to do... Yeah, the burrowed sand skimmers. That's the thing I'm worried about because, as Anani Badger mentioned, I'm getting on in years. I can't see so good, as they say. So you know, gotta make sure that I don't get surprised. So anyway, my goal is to get, I think, 4,000-ish gold. I mean, I guess I could just like. Okay, go ahead and put him down. Oh, he got yeeted. Cool thing is, check this out. If I pick him up and I have the medic job on... Actually, that's weird. He should be... That's strange. He should be getting first aided. Oh well, I guess I'll do it manually. No pause makes it so you can't be tricky with your dodges. Yeah, that's the thing. With the, I mean, like, if you, there's this sort of, I mean, I'm not even going to say sort of, there's this total abuse that you can do with pause, where if you're running from something that's faster than you, let's say a beak thing is the best example I can think of, it's going to catch you and beat your ass. But if you have access to the pause button, or just really, really, really fast and accurate, you can sort of click to attack, pause, well, you pause, click to attack, unpause for like 0.1 seconds, pause again, and then click to run away, and the thing will stop and swing at you, and that'll give you time to get away. You can use R spam? What the hell does R do? What? Have I been missing something? What's... Stop selected characters' actions. Do they just swing on you if you stop moving? Is that really how that works? I'm learning things. Okay, I didn't know that. We've never done a no-pause challenge before. Yeah, this was kind of a last-minute thing. Last night I played this and Mero suggested it, and I thought, well, you know what, that seems like that'll add a layer of challenge. Torso start. uh, economy limbs only martial artist. Lone dog solo. These are some cool challenges. Enemies will go into combat speed, which is slow. Right, yeah. Well, I'm picturing more the not just combat speed, but also you know, like the enormously slow animation that the beak things do when they attack. Like they run crazy fast, but when they attack, it takes them 20 minutes to get their gigantic necks into the ground. Pacifist is the most stressful run ever. How do you? I mean, what is? How do you define a victory condition if you can't kill anybody? Is the goal to just assassinate all the, you know, like the named... Yeah, I've seen the error bots. Those are... I didn't want to really do that on stream because it feels... I mean, unless you're trying to do some kind of speed run type thing, it feels like you could just sort of run in and immediately break the game by getting a giant army of decent dudes that can take down almost any unique in the game. You get Catlon killed. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, so you... But are you allowed to, under your rules, were you allowed to use assassinate? Could you knock people out? Because Catlon can be knocked out. Okay, that is a challenge run then. No damaging, no assassin. Wow. A lot of luring then. Alright, what was I gonna do? I wanted to buy a house, lock a dude into it, and then here they are. I need 2,000 bucks. Let's go to the bar and sell some of this stuff. When they were near the police station. Dude, the police are terrifying. They, you're talking about the ones on, what are they, on like the south side of the continent, where they just follow you forever. It doesn't even matter how far you go, they will catch you. Aerobots, there's like a little building somewhere, I want to say it's like around here-ish, where you go in and like 20 robots decide that you're their master, and, proceed to follow you to the ends of the earth, fighting your enemies for you. But then they also fight just about anybody, so if you drag them into a town, they very quickly all die as they... or get imprisoned as they try to fight the guards. But they're really handy if you want to get like a quick start of the game. If you sneak in with the aerobots, they usually don't attack stuff. Oh yeah, that's true. If you have followers, they kind of sneak with you. Oh, so you... Oh, I see. You use the aerobots to help with Catlon. I was picturing you dragging... like, dragging Catlon into the United Cities or something. And just, like, letting the guards there beat him. Start the game at that location? That's cool. You named your stream Single Parent Who Doesn't Punish His Kids RP. That's funny. Alright, I was going to train with this guy, but I need a little more money if I want to do my house plan. The idea being that I don't want the guards to give me any grief. I mean, they're not going to attack me for fighting an outlaw swordsman or anybody else they're not allied to, but I suspect that what they will do is grab his body and, you know, take him to the police station, which we really don't want if we're in the middle of training. Use the aerobots and got them to beat up cloud ninjas to gear them in ninja rags. If you give them repair kits, will they automatically repair each other? Hit them with crossbow. Oh, sick! They would actually use the crossbows. I didn't know that. Wow. You know what an interesting run would be is if you Well, I mean, this would take a while, but you could try to like keep them alive and equip them with all of the Me Too, all the Me Too weapons in the game. I think you'd have to pick up the robots and put them in the robot beds for them to. Yeah, they get up instantly. That sucks. So this is what rock bottom was. You were thinking of the mod where you start around here with no limbs. No, that's torso mode. I don't have any mods installed. I decided to do a vanilla run today. Okay, we've got 3,100 gold, 900 more. And get my house soon. We can no longer be homeless. I will no longer be breaking the anti-poverty law. Oh, he's dead. I can't enslave him. I can take all this stuff though. Give me that. We can perhaps get out of scavenger mode and into big boss mode. Crippled, huh? He's not dead. Yeah, I mean, once you know the game, all kinds of crazy stuff is possible, which is interesting because it's like this game is known as being tough as nails, but there's just a lot of ways to abuse, which is half the fun, really, in any kind of sandbox game, if you ask me. You can move as a torso. You can crawl around. You just kind of shuffle. Days of wiggling. Yeah, you do move slowly. Oh no! Fuck! That's 400 bucks. That's exactly what I'm talking about, though. See, I dropped him just to first aid him for a second, proving my theory that I really need to get a house that I can lock so that the guards don't see what I'm doing. Well, that's 400 bucks down the toilet. That's no good. Yeah, I thought that you automatically first aid when you have the medic job on and you're carrying somebody. Click T and put heal AI? They count as an ally if you're carrying them? I was wondering why that wasn't happening. And I thought that I right-clicked and it didn't show up as an option, but I could be wrong. The samurai's having a bit of a problem. Not that we can fight him yet. Quick save and quick loading. That breaks my Iron Man conduct. No, I'm just kidding. I will try that next time if I need that to happen. Starving vagrants. I forgot they even spawned around here. They won't register they have healing supplies until you do that. Holy shit, this guy's well equipped. I think he took that, and this is where the simulationism of this game is really cool. I don't think they start with spiked clubs. I feel like he took that from a downed. They don't start with that either. I don't think. I think he took this stuff from the club from like a manhunter. Anyway, this is mine now. That's actual armor. It messes with my athletics, so I have to keep that in mind. Is he dead? He's dead. So I can't sell him. Starving vagrants differ from starving bandits. That's true. Maybe they, I don't know, maybe they do have spiked clubs. .14, .20, more blunt damage than my horse chopper. It's a horse chopper, right? Might have escaped from being a slave. That's true. Some outlaw things lying around. I might as well grab them, sell them, and I think I'll be able to afford my house now. My stats are very slowly going up. I mean, we got some halfway decent stealth. We're getting there with athletics. Everything else is terrible, but that's okay. We'll be a champion. You know, I don't really want to make you guys watch me mine for 20 minutes. We could. Hey, ex-slave. I don't want to mess with that. I have a feeling that if I try to knock out an ex-slave, it'll still register as being allied to the United Cities. And then I will be in serious trouble. Mining is a trap for new players. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you can do it, but it's not. I mean, it's not going to be the fastest way to make money. I mean, if you just want to sit there and watch your guy mine, you can get there if you're mining copper. And if you're doing like a like a role play type start, you just want to like run a base, start as the nobodies or something. I mean, that can be fun. You can always attack United Cities Hero League dudes and get the guards to help you, as they have the bandit tag. Do they really? So you could just attack United Cities. I didn't know that. I thought you had to wait for them to attack you, which does happen sometimes. I thought the game kept track of like who the aggressor was. Yeah, Mero, that's a move. That could do it. Bandit tag, huh? Man, I gotta spend some time reading that wiki. Gotta learn me some information. Take a look for some hero guys. Looks like mostly just samurai police around here. Look at all this desolation. I think maybe we'll try to hoof it across the desert now, maybe. As long as I stay far away from the noble hunter. Oh my fucking god, dude. This is the last guy that I want to see. In fact, I think I just want to leave this area just because he's wandering around. I will instantly die. And straight up attack them in town. Wow. That seems unintended, perhaps. Take off my pants before I cross the desert. Yeah, no, I know what you meant. Yeah, the city heroes or whatever. It's intended? I mean, I've seen them causing trouble before, but yeah, but the city heroes are not. I mean, is that really a bandit group? Seems like they're pretty much. I mean, I know they harass they harass you if you're like a bug man. They are? Okay. I run so slow. Yeah, that is encumbrance doing that to me. I don't know, it's just regular samurai, right? There's no noble here. Yeah, these guys won't bother me. Oh my god, look at that manhunter. If I had access to pause, I would fight him right now. He's like one hit away from getting knocked out. We could get a nice suit of armor, probably sell it for decent money. But I mean, he's like negative on half of his things. We'd only really have to hit him one time in the chest, but as it stands, I think we're going to avoid him because he'll try to enslave me. Gotta take care. Yep. I'm just trying to make it to Heft because I know there's a robotics facility there. You can take him, you got this. Yeah, with my one combat skills. Correct, no balls. Honestly, if I ran a little faster and I had a crossbow. Yeah, I know about the manhunters doing that. That's why I kind of walked away from him, because even though he's alone, that's not going to stop him from saying he's like half dead and alone. He'll still try to enslave me. Luck favors the bold. There's time enough for me to be bold later. We got to make it to Heft. We got to make it across this hot ass desert so we can buy a better arm at some point. I come at your guys' end game. Yeah, no, that feels like an old samurai movie or something where they attack the wise old master not knowing who he was. Yeah. You got like a falling sun or whatever that giant weapon's called. Man, what is that, a foreign saber? I wish I had that. Sadly, we do not have the kung fu to knock these guys out and take their things yet. Had a bounty hunter attack you? They only do that if you have a bounty, right? Hello? Hi guys, please don't notice me. you've noticed me. That's not good. Getting far away from this crap. That one's still chasing me. Will the tech hunter help me? Y/N. Yeah, I mean, they will be serious profit, but I can't 1v1 anybody right now. I may have to drop my things just so I can run faster than this dude. Because he's faster than me right now. If I do this, believe it or not, things get lighter in my inventory. I can't see his speed for some reason, I guess because he's attacking. Usually athletics shows up here, but it looks like I am now moving faster than him. By stripping off my clothes, revealing my badass mustache. Click arrow to expand. Am I blind? Anyway, I can see it now. He moves at 16 miles per hour. On the left. I think I'm blind, my friend. Left of when you asked if I was blind. Alright, we're looking at the tech. Oh, this right here. Okay. Maybe it makes you more aerodynamic. I think he tried to duke it out with the tech hunter who just like swung one time with what weapon is this? That's a fragment axe. That robot showed him what for. Take this guy's weapon away. Hey, the medic thing's working now. So I ran a really, really long way. If I start going toward Heft again, maybe I can see where that fight happened. I am the blindest? No, I mean, that's for sure. I'll take that. It's definitely true. Okay, these... Oh, they're still fighting over here. Bounty hunters are definitely winning. I did not miss them. I have found them. Fighting these guys with crossbows. Oh shit, he is losing. Well, one of them is. But I can't like fool around with these dudes, you know? Yeah, jackpot for sure, but I almost want to run in, grab the sword, and then run away. I mean, I think they're gonna loot the weapon. Wait, are you chasing me? Are you coming to me, or are you healing your friend there? Crossbows are good, but that's why I don't want to fight these guys right now. Save the other bounty hunter. Oh, you mean turn them into my punching bag? I'm just gonna chill out for a second, I think. In fact, we'll set this dude down as well. Maybe we'll even fight him for a little while we wait for these guys to wander off. Let me see, playing dead, unconscious. Man, are you serious? Are they just gonna like... Are they just gonna hang out here? Yeah, that's a good point. You can repair a skeleton really quickly. Just train on Tin Fist. Make sure you give him a crappy weapon though, so he doesn't one-shot you. You can run to them, pick up and loot. We'll see if I can do this. I took the backpack off so my stealth would be better. Remember, I can't pause, so I gotta be more careful than usual. Shit. Oh, it's spooky. Oh, got caught stealing. Oh, fuck! Oh, oh. Oh, no, 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 no. No, I forgot he was just playing dead. Oh, he doesn't even notice. That's cool. Alright, goodbye. Yeah, you're right. I should have picked them up. I thought he was still unconscious, not, I didn't read the chat fast. See, it's okay. They're gonna get knocked out again. Everything's... All's well that ends well. They're gonna clear out more of these guys for me, then get knocked out. Chat did warn me. This is the wacky hijinks of Mustachio. More time you spend in squalor, the stronger you become. Hey, we're about to have some good armor. I think those might be samurai cloth pants. Underneath those, some kind of jacket. Watch them just, like, beat all of these outlaws. You were close. It's one L-O-R at the end. Armor and weapons all have 1% durability. Durability is not a thing in this game, my friend. Alright. Yeah, the desert sabers are very good. I thought they were foreign sabers, but apparently they're desert sabers, which I'm totally fine with. Okay, both the bounty hunters are unconscious. These guys are healing themselves. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling while I wait for them to move a little bit away. What is this, like a camp? What are they... Why are they just hanging out here? Alright, this should be fine. Are these guys dead? Recovery coma, recovery coma. Oh man, he got up. They both got up. Are you kidding me? Foreign sabers only used by Bugmaster. That may very well be true. Let me just go 1v1 him. We'll be fine. We'll make the Shek respect us. They'll bow down to the master. They are determined, and they just keep going closer to the pack here. Honestly, it's a wonder that my stealth is even working. I've got minus 15, most of which is from the encumbrance. Shek are the worst race. Don't they have a little bit of damage reduction though? And the strength bonus. I mean, they've got to be good if you want to use the heavy weapons, right? Playing a skeleton feels like cheating. They're just too good. 125 HP. Oh, fuck this. No, 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 no. Oh, shit. No, go to Shobutai. Guess what? I just got hit with a crossbow. Wait, I have no medkit. It's in the backpack. It's just a flesh wound. Yeah, like 3 more of those. Oh, they have a lower heal rate. I didn't know that. I know they get hungry faster, which is funny. Man, if there was no crossbows, it'd be fine. I just pick up one of these dudes, bring them closer to me. It'd be just fine. I can drop the backpack first. Yes. Scorchlanders are the best race? I think it's skeletons just by virtue of the fact that you don't have to hang around in a bed forever if you want to heal. Okay, goodbye. Are you faster than me? I made the same mistake twice because I'm not very smart. Oh my god, you are faster than me. Hey, pressing R does not actually work. It kind of works. I still have to be good. Okay, guys, come on. That's fine. Let's do this. Come on and fight me, everybody. You don't like me, right? Fight? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, yeah, let's do that. Have fun, guys. Enjoy each other's company. Hold and click R, gotta keep moving held. Huh. I think you just have to stop for long enough for them to kick into the combat mode. Alright, well we've got the saber. It is Katon #1, that is indeed good quality. I didn't grab the armor. No, I didn't grab the armor yet. Yeah, that is true, Marrow. Well, sometimes they join your party. It's okay, we got the most important thing, which was the weapon. We're getting there. We're making this happen. I won't ever get a chance now. I may very well go grab it from the middle of this group. You don't know me. Maybe I will. I've been doing wild and crazy reckless things all stream. Why not some more? Negative 43 chest. He's got to be hitting a recovery coma soon. What's his toughness? 43? Yeah. Needs armor when you can block the bolts with your sword like a samurai. Hell yeah. He's in a recovery coma? Oh, he's unconscious. How do you know he's in a recovery coma? I thought you can't tell until this ticks down. Negative 42. So is it... What's the formula? I know toughness... Negative 42 is his recovery. I saw him at negative 43. How do you know negative 42 is his recovery level? Click the arrow. Oh! I didn't know that was there. Yeah, okay. That's okay. Reading is fundamental. Thank you. Kind of an encyclopedia. Hey, that's good. That's helpful. I appreciate it. I mean, like, I had like a rough idea of pretty much all the mechanics, but like, I know that toughness influences KO point. I didn't know that you could look up the KO point. Making a toughness guide tomorrow. Toughness guide. Get chewed on by a beak thing. Take your toughness to 99. After I can't you get your hair. It's good to it's good, you know, personal grooming is good. Oh man, I may have to give up on these things. Title is a work in progress. That's you know, this is very descriptive. Can't be making guides all disheveled. Yeah, I agree. Okay, we're gonna grab the backpack. We're gonna put the sword in the backpack. We're gonna drop it. There's our boy right there, recovery coma. So he's not gonna give us any more grief for grabbing things off of him. What's my weight limit? 20 pounds? I think that I can probably pick up everything he's wearing. You think? It's like pull him away from these dudes, then run. That's gonna mess with my move speed quite a bit, though. It's an idea. Let's just see how close I can get without them noticing me. Yeah, run some. I mean, that'll certainly solve the problem. Oh my god. What a fucking pimp. What a pimp. I'm a ninja. I'm a ninja. You can't see me. I cast a spell of invisibility. Mustachio. The king of stealth. I did take 40-ish damage from a bounty hunter. But the bounty hunters are, yeah, the crossbows I'm less worried about. I can take a couple more of those, but the bounty hunters are both down, so... Yeah, I should be safe-ish. I am concerned, though, if I get one more hit in my leg with a crossbow, for example, I can imagine how that would be very bad. That armor will help quite a bit. It's also very stylish. And it's not any kind of uniform, so nobody's going to be mad at me for having it. Hey, this has chainmail inside of it. Good. That means it's better. That's better. Man, does this thing not even have harpoon resistance? Oh my god, it doesn't. It's hilarious. And then yeah, no, I'm gonna store it all. I'm just taking a look real fast. In theory, the other guy's stuff may even be higher quality. We'll see. No, I won't have a bounty because nobody saw me being a bad boy. Except for them. If I did that in front of guards, then yes. I did break the law, though. Okay. He's playing dead. Let's see if we can do it again. The ninja. This is my ninpo way. Oh shit. No. I didn't get him. It's okay. Okay, I'm blue again. That means they can't see me. Coming in for another pass. Turning off my targeting computer. Usually not aggressive. I see. Here I go. I'm leaving with my friend. Hell yeah. Spent too much time in FCS tools. The only time I ever opened up FCS was I was trying to find the location of a named NPC because she vanished from my game. So I was trying to figure out how to look up the coordinates, the current coordinates of that NPC. Don't forget to loot before you drop him. Oh, I will not. I wanted to check something. Martial Arts 4. Okay, good. These guys have crap martial arts, so I can actually train. I can actually train on this guy. Huh? No, I should not. What is his strength really high or something? Oh, you're right. No, I shouldn't. His strength is 39. Martial arts is masked by toughness? Strength, I believe. I didn't know that toughness increased it. Huh. Okie doke. Alrighty. This is gonna mess with my stealth a lot. That's okay. Standard sneaky chain, standard mercenary leather armor. Let's do a little quick comparison. Stomach 70, chest 100. This is full coverage on stomach and chest, so it's got to be that. I want guaranteed. Prefer the samurai armor? Well, that's not an option here. The dust coat looks way cooler. We can go full Neo here. Alright, iron hat, probably the cooler looking piece of equipment, but coverage is only 70%. 80%. I'm gonna have to go with higher coverage because I want more of a guarantee that I'm actually gonna avoid taking damage. Let's see. Chest 85, stomach 100. Tempted to have the vest actually, but no, the chainmail is gonna cover my arms, which is good. 100% coverage from the pants. Alright, very nice. Captain number 2, captain number 1. Higher number better. Alrighty, we're balling. We're what you might call a big baller shot collar. Yeah, samurai armor's cool, we just don't have any. Go back to the paper bag. I don't know, I think I need that head armor, otherwise I would. Plus we get to look like a knight of the round table now. Samurai armor and crab helmet. Crab helmet is based. Crab shoes, not so based. 100. There's no, cause there's no armor coverage with the basket hat. I'll have you know. Paper bag gives 10% stealth. That's true. I think we're giving up on stealth for the time being with the chainmail on. Man, best in slot sandals. All right, we're leaving them for dead because if I drag him into a city, that is a crime. Sheep's bladders can be employed to prevent earthquakes. What? What? Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, fair enough. When you're late game enough to afford metal legs like that guy in Grandma's Boy, then that's a different story. But that's less of a best in slot and more of a replacing the slot entirely. Yeah, if you have like master tier scout legs, and especially if you happen to be a hive worker at the same time, you can get to totally insane speeds. That's you on day 8. Man, it's crazy what you could do to like break the game if you really know what you're doing. Run to a big thing nest day 1. Yeah, I mean no, especially if you're not playing solo, you could just like immediately get a free minion and throw them away into the big thing nest. Like I almost want to get into speed running this a little bit. I'm not sure if there's any kind of speedrunning community for this, because it's like, how do you determine what a one game is, you know? Oh, you only play solo? So do you just do the R trick to avoid dying to big things, or what? Or do you like lure them one by one into the hyper village first? The R trick and environment. Okay. Frankie is the speedrun community, the entire community. He's the guy. He's the guy I gotta go toe-to-toe with. Well, I know they ran that interesting, they ran a cool little event recently. They called it an Easter egg hunt. And the idea was that, what was it? I think you like had to find every kind of egg in the game as fast as possible, starting as Wanderer. So it was like a beak thing egg, a crab egg, and I think there's one other kind of egg. And the idea was that people submitted their runs to see how fast they could get one of each. I think that was as recently as last Easter. Entered that and lost your run. It would have been top 3. Bridge can go frick itself. What bridge are you talking about? Gurgler egg, yeah. Fishman Island Bridge? There's a bridge on Fishman Island? You fall through. Oh. I know there's another bridge around here somewhere that has like really weird pathing. This game, I don't know, I'm going to say it again, that Kenshi is kind of like a half-finished game, because there are a lot of obnoxious little camera things that happen and pathing things that happen. Like right outside of Mongrel, there's this giant hunk of a broken up metal boat, and it's an iron source, right? And you know, if the game had just been play tested a little bit more before coming out, people would have very quickly noticed that every time you walk through it, if your camera is following a character, it just goes nuts. And if you're trying to fight underneath it, which happens a lot because the fogmen spawn near there, it's just like really hard to get a camera angle to where you can see what's going on, you know. Shift F12 fix stuff. No, I mean, I'm not trash talking the game. It's a good game, but I really hope they really take their time with Kenshi 2, so there's a little bit less of that stuff, you know. Like, I think ultimately what they've built with this is just a truly excellent sandbox, or engine maybe. Gives the option to fix stuff. Oh, if you're talking about pathing bugs, yeah, no, I've seen that. Okay. Carrying an outlaw farmer in our arms, that's okay. They're enemies of the UC, so we should be okay. 100% chance to fence, that's cool. They're not giving us any grief about selling them items that belong to the bounty hunters. I like that. Well, that's weird. Am I? Huh. This doesn't count as stolen anymore. Okay, that's fine. Sell the boots. Sell everything, really. I probably don't need this many first aid kits. I'm sure I'll find more. When you talk to an enemy, the game pauses, challenge invalidated. Yeah, I don't know how to turn that off. I don't think that's possible. I had noticed that, though. Sell the armor and inventory, too? Yeah. Good catch. I almost want to buy the wooden backpack. Secretly, the wooden backpack is better than any backpack in the game, just because you can stack things in it. Well, no, not true. Not any backpack in the game. There's the special orange backpack that you can, you've gotta, I think you have to knock out a Holy Nation shopkeeper and take it, and then it's like got a bajillion slots, and I think you can also stack things in it. Trader's backpack large, which I don't think you're even intended to be able to get, but that's fine. I think it's good that it's in the game. Farm vendor? Oh, you can actually buy it legit without knocking out a shopkeeper? Brink. Oh, kill the bum. I want to buy some maps, but I also want to save my money. Where is Brink? Is that the one up here? Oh, that's Bark. Maybe Brink is down here somewhere? No, that's Black Scratch. I used to have some idea of what the town names in this game were. I don't remember. Rate the towns 1 to 5. You're the best town in the game versus the worst. I think my favorite personally would have to be Mongrel. And then maybe either that or maybe what is the one World's End? Is it right here? West of Black Scratch is where Brink is, I see. The swamp is really thematic too. I mean, the coolest thing about Kenshi to me is the fact that like every area, despite the kind of dearth of dialogue, there's still just enough to make the world feel fairly lived in, you know, and every area feels different. Any hive village for MLG arms and things. It's masterwork quality samurai armor sold in the sword store. I didn't know that. I was under the impression that you pretty much had to become an armorsmith to get masterwork stuff. That shows how much I know. Alright, let's get out of the travel gear shop. At some point, will buy a wooden backpack, but not right now. We've got 9,000 gold. What I really want to do is find the skeleton. There he is. The only robotics workshop in this desert, as far as I know. Dude, samurai cloth pants. That's where that's where it's at. You if you wanna be able to attack fast and not mess with your stealth, best armor. Also probably the coolest looking, unless you wanna wear a skirt. Am I gonna sell my prisoner? I'm just showing him off. That's just my friend. Alright, now we have limbs that actually look like limbs. 6,000, I think the price of the samurai armor, standard quality if I need armor. No, I'm happy. I'm happy with the dust coat for now, I think. For now. I'd be more inclined to get myself... Well, that's a high quality skeleton arm. Left arm, that's not bad. That's not bad. I kind of want to get a house and just start letting this outlaw guy punch me for a while inside of it. Oh shit! Oh shit! Masterwork. I don't even have to go to. I don't have to go all the way to Mongrel. I can just buy this maybe. I can't wait too long because it'll disappear from this guy's inventory. Even if I sold all of this crap that I'm wearing and go get a masterwork limb from Cactus Den. I don't know where that is. Cactus Den. I know the Sand Lady girl is over here somewhere. There's the sand ninja hideout. Oni's Tower. Oh, the sand. Oh, that's what that. Oh, that's the same place. I didn't know there was a masterwork limb there. Oh, her name's Oni. Okay. Well, thanks for the advice. I will consider it. Yeah, I think training probably more important at this point than getting a limb, especially if I don't have to pay for one. We could go ahead and buy a house. Did I? Yeah, I got a sleeping bag. Let's run back over to Travel Gear real fast to get a second sleeping bag. We'll throw it down. 24-hour resets at 3 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. or something. Might have to leave the shop though for that to happen. Just upgrade my arm a bit. Get a regular. I might. Yeah, I may do that. Get a little stopgap, just so I can not have a claw for a hand. Let me get my house and see how much money we have left. I'm gonna get a shack actually. I'm gonna get a shack. I'm gonna get a. Well, I was gonna get a second sleeping bag, but I guess he doesn't have one for sale. Okay. Not the claw, no. Alright, residential smalls are 4,000 gold. He has 3 more for sale. Are you messing with me? Are you trolling me or am I actually that blind? Nah, you gotta be messing with me. Did I really miss 3? Oh my god, he does. Alright, I'm gonna have to delete this VOD. So I can pretend this didn't happen. How is it that I streaked like 55 games of DCSS? A game that well and truly requires you to be able to see things. Like if you miss something on the screen and are playing even a little bit fast, you just die instantly. So how is it that I can do that? But when it comes for like hunting for anything on the screen in any other game, you can't come in here. Actually, my friend, you can't come in here. This is my house now, baby. There are no sleeping bags in DCSS. Fair, yeah, fair enough. I just bought this guy's house and kicked him out of it. I just landlorded his ass, full on evicted. Yeah, he's homeless, and you know what? That's illegal in the United Cities. He's in trouble now. Alright, so we throw down a couple of camp beds. I think starvation is illegal. Yeah, actually, since the expert's here, I can ask you. I saw some dialogue this run before you showed up that I had never seen before. I'd always read that homelessness or poverty or whatever was illegal in the United Cities, but for the first time, I ran into the town and the guard actually beat me up and threw me in jail for being poor, and I was wondering what actually triggers that. Is it starving? Because you were hungry. That's all it is, huh? Because we were trying to figure out if it was the fact that I was naked or below 200. Yeah, it was the very start of the game. So immediately got in trouble for being poor and hungry. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the robotics shop. We'll just get a little something something. Clothing doesn't matter. All right, man. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks again for the raid. I do appreciate it. I'll have to check out your stream sometime. I'll give you a follow back once my stream is over. Okay, can I afford any of this? Probably not. Standard, almost. Oh man, almost. It's too bad there's not like a poor quality. Shoddy, there it is. That's a right arm though. Not a left arm. I think I'm gonna have to live with the prototype arm for now. It doesn't really hurt for me to have that on. I mean, it makes my combat suck, but I mean, unless it's fine. It's fine. I've got food right now. I've got some money, and I've got first aid kits. I think the best thing I can do to advance the character at this point is a little bit of training. So, welcome to the House of Horrors, my friend. So he gets up, attack unprovoked. I think I'm gonna leave the backpack on because it reduces my combat skills, which I think means I train faster. Yeah, I've totally seen that, Marrow. Don't forget to strip. Why would I strip though? No arm better than bad one, yeah. Like, don't I want my combat skills to be lower so that they train faster? I'm already up to 6 melee defense, look at that. Hold on, what's my KO point? 13. He can only do 8 damage to me. So it's not possible for him to bring me to my KO point. Being naked trains your toughness better. Is that true? I don't see anything about that. Wait a minute. Ways to train. Not wearing armor, taking more damage. I think I would rather take less damage, and I'm not just training my toughness right now, I'm also training my melee defense. Getting hit more times. Yeah, I think it's like kind of 6 or 1/2 dozen, which is more. Chest -7. So if he hits me again for 8 damage, and let's just say I was at -8, I know I've healed a little bit, I would go to -16, and that means that I would be in a recovery coma because it would be past my KO point. So the question is, can he cause an injury with his fists? And I don't think he can. I don't think he can unless he's got martial arts skill to do the special moves. But I also don't want to take that risk, so we're just going to chill out in the bed for a bit. I should probably be training my attack as well, but... Oh, he's hurting his arms and legs by attacking. It's hilarious, yeah. But yeah, you're right, Anani Badger. You do have to fight stronger guys. But right now, even with just like fists, his attack skill is 18 plus 8. So 20, 26, which is way more than my melee defense. Although I'm using block right now, which I don't know. Okay, just kidding. His total defense is 23, and his total offense is 18, and my total defense is 25. I don't know if blocking decreases the speed at which I learn defense. That would be a little counterintuitive, but it would also be consistent with the way the rest of the game works. It does. So the only good thing about blocking really is that it keeps me from knocking this dude out. Of course, my dexterity is completely nerfed from having this arm, so... What are you saying? A good weapon increases your defense and attack. Yeah, no, I'd like to find like a rusted junk saber, like some total piece of crap. I shouldn't have sold that horse chopper. So here's what's interesting. I'm gonna heal his ass up, right? And it says he's playing dead, so he's not actually knocked out. So we'll pick him up. Throw him into bed, and I think he'll he immediately gets up like a prick. So unless he's in a recovery coma, which I would be happy to put him into. KO point -21. Gonna end up chopping his leg off accidentally. But this is that true Kenshi content right here. "20 minutes of this. What's interesting is that he like kind of stops being hostile if he knocks you out. I mean, he's still hostile, but he won't go after you. Oh man, his leg's at -100. So if I hit him one more time in the leg with a sharp weapon, he loses the leg. What's funny is like they'll just like play dead forever if you're around them, but then you throw them in the bed and then they'll stop playing dead. Like that. He's actually, I think he's knocking himself out by injuring his foot on my face. I don't know why he's laying there now, but I'm fine with it as long as it heals him. Oh, as soon as his leg gets to 100, he gets up, or -100. Why not take off the weapon? If I take off the weapon, then I'm not training melee attack anymore, and I'm not training sabers anymore. I'm training martial arts. So I mean, I could do that if I wanted to be a martial artist. I mean, that's an option. But it's kind of depends on what kind of character we're trying to build. And in fact, I'm not really a huge fan of how things are separated, because the truth is melee defense also doesn't matter if you're a martial artist. It's all just about dodge. But as a solo character, martial arts kind of sucks unless you're trying to 1v1 things, because you can do tremendous damage, but in the base game with no mods, what often ends up happening is you get in like this sort of dodge loop if more than a few things are attacking you, and your guy just kind of spends 20 minutes dancing backwards like he's in a samurai movie or a kung fu movie. That's a really cool pose this guy's in. Looks like one of those vegan YouTubers trying to show off his physique. What are you doing? Face to your fist technique. Yeah, see, he like hits me successfully and then falls down. I might wait for my chest to get to like 8. We're slowly gaining melee attack and saber skill. I don't know if we're actually going to stick with sabers. Melee attack and melee defense will translate well, you know. To any weapon we choose to use. So we're not exactly married to sabers, but we've got a pretty damn good one to start out with. What I'll probably do is kind of use this little shack as a base of operations and put like several beds in here, and we'll just like kidnap a bunch of people and fight against them. This is the Thunderdome right here. Oh, he's actually unconscious. Isn't that nice? So he's forced to stay in the bed and therefore heal faster. Yeah, sabers are cool. I like the fact that there's one that, I think it's the foreign saber. Oh, no, it's this one, Desert Saber. Plus 100% damage versus spiders, so if we wanted to take this thing into the swamp, we could have some fun with that. Also 100% damage versus skimmer, which is great for the desert for the time being. I mean, later it's totally irrelevant. You're just so good you can crush those kinds of enemies, but spiders stay pretty relevant for almost the entire game. You don't want to fight a whole bunch of them unless you're like a maxed out type guy. I know there's a place called the Tower of Spiders. You open it up and like 50 of them just filter out and proceed to own you. Some bad news type situation. I mean, you'll lose like 10 guys if you are just playing the game normally and open that up and don't immediately run away. They'll hit you from 50 yards away due to the fact that they're for some reason their hit range is huge. It's not a ranged attack. They just hit you from very far away. One of the random beep mod start locations. That's hilarious. That seems like something Beep would do. He gets into a bad situation. Man, this outlaw farmer, this is like the worst day of his life. He gets kidnapped and is like forced to fist fight a guy with a sword inside of his house. Beep in too deep. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, water is weird in this game because like you can't attack anybody if they're in the water unless you're on land and you have a crossbow. Then you can do it. But certain animals can totally hit you while you're in the water, especially perhaps most notably beak things. They just do not care. So one funny thing you can do, because water slows people down so much, is you can make a base, and you can set the walls up in such a way that if people want to enter your town, they have to swim up to your gate. You just put the gate in the water, in some shallowish water, which is super funny, because then if you put mounted crossbows on the walls, pretty much nothing can get to your gate before it dies to your dudes with the crossbows, which is pretty cheesy. But I mean, again, in a sandbox game, you know, why not cheese if it's fun, you know, if you enjoy it. I think that's one of the funnier things that you can do in Kenshi. You did that in the south near UC. Yeah, there's a lot of good. Whoops, there's a lot of good locations for it, but that's probably. I don't know. I think it would be most fun if you did it near Gut. You'd have to deal with beak things, I guess. 5 unique robots in the acid lake. Oh yeah, make people swim through the acid lake. That's funny. You could do something similar if you like set it up near Vane over here. There's acid water over here, I think. You could. Oh, I remember once I set up a base right in the Holy Lands, and I decided to make the Holy Nation an enemy, but I just like set up the base such that you had to travel through one of these rivers to get into it, and so I had like constant paladin raids, but they just couldn't make it in past my wall of mounted crossbows, and it's like it was hilarious because their capital is like right there. Hey, Amish Hooker. First of all, excellent name. Secondly, thank you for the follow. But no, it's like the capital's right there, so there's patrols everywhere. So like I started out and I just set up like walls right here. And I don't know, it was just like constant free deliveries of weapons and armor to my door, which I proceeded to melt down. Which is another cool thing you can do with the bases in this game. I hope you're ready for some quality Kenshi content where I've kidnapped this gentleman in my wonderful shack, thrown him into a sleeping bag, waited for him to wake up, and then proceeded to beat the shit out of him all over again. Not forgetting, of course, to bandage his wounds. I was going to do this until I chopped his leg off accidentally, and then sell him as a slave and go out and do something else, but he's proving to be surprisingly resilient. Could research prison cells. Yeah, that's true. I mean, what I probably should do... I mean, I wasn't really planning to do a lot of base stuff in my solo run, but you know what? It could be fun. We could just go ahead and do this little thing right here. Got a small research bench. We can do a little bit of research there. I mean, you don't need too many books to get the prison cells, I don't think. You would think that, oh, there it is. Severed human leg. Let's first aid him before he bleeds out. He is no longer useful to me. I mean, I guess I could still swing on him. Oh, right. I can do this. Oh, yeah, this is a bug. Right, you can keep attacking him, but it doesn't actually let you gain skills off of it. He's unconscious now, so... And it'll be like 2,000 ticks before he'll wake up, so it's probably best if we just, turn him in. Wait, is there even a slave shop? Yeah, there is. Enjoy your one-legged slave. I don't know why you would give me the full price for that, but, you know, whatever. I'm not complaining. You want to be a poor businessman. Enjoy your shitty one-legged slave. I mean, the whole purpose of slaves in Kenshi, it seems, is to mine rocks, which is something you quite literally cannot do in Kenshi if you have one leg. So, seems like a poor choice. Sorry about that bloop bloop, by the way. That's my Discord. I guess I should probably see if it's important. It's a ping in my Discord. Who could this be? Anani Badger, why are you pinging me during the stream? Now I have to close this tab. You son of a bitch. How much money do we have? 5,000? Still not enough for an arm. Thought it was muted. Well, you seem to think that I'm some kind of professional. Some kind of good streamer. You're gonna have to go to Frankie Was Here for that. Hello, Mr. Bounty Hunter Bone Dog. You're just eating this dead body. Amazing. Well, before you finish your meal, let me loot this. Oh wait, this shit isn't even worth me picking it up. Oh, a dead sand ninja. Now that's gonna be worth it. I wish you were alive. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. We could even be a katana guy if we wanted to. That's not a half bad weapon. I mean, it's actually pretty bad compared to the Desert Saber, but still. We could start wearing ninja rags, stomach, chest, 100%. 1.3 stealth ability. Very tempting. Suddenly, we could be stealthy again. Of course, the problem with this is that our stealth is really super nuked by this rusty chainmail, and we threw away the vest, so that's kind of a problem. Yeah, 1. Armor and equipment, 90%. Armor and equipment, 67%. Oh, is it this? That doesn't say that it nukes my stealth. Oh, no, it's the backpack. 12. Encumbrance, injuries. Yeah, you count as injured, I think, if you have the arm off. No, that's probably just my chest then. It's cool that you can kind of see what goes into everything. But yeah, as cool as this outfit looks, I don't think we get to play the stealth game right now. I think we're gonna have to stick with the dust coat and pants for the time being. They're standard quality anyway, all this stuff is, so it's not like I'm giving up some kind of masterwork thing, you know? So I'll probably go ahead and sell this stuff. I don't know what killed that sand ninja, but, you know. Gosh, I don't know, if I could stealth my way in... Oh, I might have to. Chest 100%, stomach 100%. Yeah, I'm gonna sell the chainmail, and I'm gonna sell all this stuff actually, and we are gonna go stealth mode. And I'll get a different chainmail of some sort, hopefully the blackened, since that messes with my stealth less. Because I kinda want to go into the cactus tower now and get my masterwork arm. And with enough stealth, with enough stealth, let's see if I can say those words. With enough stealth skill, I wonder if I could just like walk in, you know, and make it happen. Is there a I know I was just in the armory. I don't think they had any shirts for sale. Heal up first and you'll have better stealth. I will, that's true. Oh wait, no, I wasn't in the armory. But yeah, no shirts. I need a clothing shop. Which there is one. Hello. I'll be able to get a little something here. Rusty chain mail. Turtleneck, that's what we want. Very expensive. But the turtleneck gives arm coverage. No blackened chain, unfortunately. This is your last month of subbing for a bit? Well, that sucks. I mean, I appreciate you subbing, but what's going on? You hurting on money? What are we doing in Kenshi right now? I don't know, man. I feel like I just completely zoned out and walked around the town while while not paying attention to anything. How long has this stream been going? 3 hours? Oh my god. I think we're probably gonna stop the stream soon because I believe I'm getting tired, and that's why I'm rambling about an app and not talking about Kenshi. What I was going to do was find the mechanic shop. It's somewhere around here. Mechanical shop, yeah. Old man energy. Yeah, I'm just like, you just wait until I start telling tales of my youth, you know. Back in my day, you could go to the Sody Pop machine and get a Sody Pop for 50 cents. That's when I realized I was truly getting old, is when like I could remember paying less for things. You know, not that anybody should be drinking soda to begin with, but you know, like you know how I don't know, like my grandfather used to talk about how you could get like a soda for 5 cents or something like that. Well, I actually do remember when you could go and get like a can or even like a bottle for 50 cents from a machine, you know. And what is it now? Like you go to one of those vending machines, what is it, like $2? I don't know, I haven't bought soda in forever. But it just kind of goes to show how quickly you're getting screwed by inflation. 25 cents? I'm older than you, I thought. How do you remember 25 cents? I don't remember it ever being 25 cents. Very briefly. But I mean, that's small town energy. Hey man, that's good. All right, we're resting our tired chest here. I actually want it to be daylight because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab 3 building materials and maybe some books. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do next with this character. We're getting there somewhat with melee attack and defense. I mean, we're still very, very weak. Before we want to do anything too wild and crazy, we still want to get more toughness, but kind of what we want to do, now that I know it exists, I can't wipe the knowledge from my head. I kind of want to get my stealth up and just go straight to the Cactus Den, which is a tower full of ninjas, full of hostile ninjas. Stealth my way up, grab the limb, the masterwork limb. Or we could just kind of keep doing what we're doing and get fat paid and eventually afford to buy one of them. Might have been intended for employees or something. Yeah, it was outside. You found the secret to cheap sody pop. Welcome, have a browse. How about you turn off jobs so I don't go running to build that thing? Let's see, 4,000. Am I going to be spending my cash on anything? Not really, other than food. I'll just get like 4 books. Books are required to research things. 12-pack is on sale. Well, that's wholesale. That's different. I mean, if you're just trying to compare things directly, you gotta compare them directly in discrete units, I mean, it's just crazy though. I mean, inflation has always been a thing, especially since we got off the gold standard, but I don't know, man. It's just like, it seems so egregious now. Man, I think a lot about, when I'm playing games, I think a lot about game design, and I'm just looking at like, okay, inventory, I got this open, boom, I open up research, boom, blah, blah, blah. It's just they had to build their own little menuing system, or windowing system almost. Like, this is like, it's like building like a windowing interface for Linux or something, like XFCE or something, you know what I mean? I mean, this was probably more annoying than it looks to program, this whole thing. The fact that it's not buggy as hell, I mean, it seems like such a small part of a game. This probably represents like a solid couple weeks of work. Not necessarily to build in the first place, but to make sure it wasn't broken. Then again, maybe they just use some kind of library, I don't know. It took at least 30 minutes. I'm not talking about the initial, build it, make it work. Okay, it works. I'm talking about like, well, I know it was at least 30 minutes, but I'm talking about testing as well. Something as simple as like, oh, I'm dragging this book over here to this other window. What's the behavior? You know what I mean? Oh, what happened to my book? Where is it? Okay. I dragged it onto another window, but it's on the ground. Somebody made that choice. That's what would happen. I mean, every little thing like that. Or maybe they didn't. I don't know. I mean, other little things about it, like if I'm gonna go do my research, the behavior is that if I click it, it instantly uses up the books. I mean, that was a choice that somebody made. There's like 1,000 other ways that this research screen could have worked. You worked on the engine before. Oh, you actually had a hand in that. Oh, that's cool. Do you mean for like modding purposes, or did you have something to do with Kenshi's development? Worked on the engine before. It truly is a nightmare. Kenshi is a coding miracle that it runs as well as it does. I had that feeling. I mean, as somebody who has dabbled in game design and you know is a programmer, I've looked at this game and I just had this feeling that it was held together with like sticks and glue. Honda engine needs some work. I hope you're ready to disassemble the whole thing. Ogre. I have not heard of ogre. It's all ogre. Are you ready to taste the minty ogre load? I still don't know if that's a real image or not. I saw this once online. There was a picture of Shrek on a sign for like McDonald's or something, and it was an advertisement for a shake, like a minty shake, and it said taste the minty ogre load. And I'm still not sure if that was a real advertisement. There's somewhere to be that isn't here. Mara, are you fleeing from my comments about Shrek? Anyway, if you actually do have to go, I wish you the best. I hope you have a good night. I'm probably going to stop the stream soon. It's been like 3 hours. You're scared? Well, just Google mint ogre load. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's just the flavor of the milkshake. 3 hours exactly. Hell yeah. Good use of time. Anyway, as you can see, there's this whole research system in this game, and you're kind of meant to have a team. We're soloing, but that doesn't mean we can't research things. You can also make your own town rather than doing it inside of a house, inside of an existing city, but it's a lot safer this way. Certain things you can't do inside of somebody else's town, like I can't actually do any farming. I could research it and be ready, to do that elsewhere. Why don't we, this doesn't even take any books. Why don't we research some item storage, yeah? I can build myself a chest, have a little more storage space. Something really interesting, which is one of those sort of, I wouldn't even say half-built systems, I would say like 10% built systems in Kenshi, is this public sales thing. You can like set up a little desk and put items in it, and in theory people will come and buy your goods. But in practice, nobody has the money to do that unless you're selling really cheap things like food. This is kind of what I'm talking about when I say that Kenshi is like, it's a sandbox more than it's a game. There's just a lot of things in it that would have been really cool if they had been totally thought out. Like the systems are there, but it's like, it's like 25% with a lot of the stuff that I think would be the most interesting. You've had some success setting up in a noble town? What noble town? What's a noble town? Like one of the places I thought there was a noble in every city in UC. Anyway, I guess I'll research small house because you need to do that to raise your tech level anyway. There was something I was gonna do. I was gonna go for prisons, but I think you have to have tech level 2 for that. And then you can build cages and throw dudes in them. Winds generator theory. Why not? Nobles have a ton of money and spend it daily. Oh, so you just mean like any United City place. So here. Yeah, that's an idea. Maybe I'll become a Leatherman, like my favorite Gachi video. I'll be the boss of this gym. I will turn lots of animal skins into leather, and then I will make leather armor, and become rich that way. That's actually a really good way to not only get your armor smithing skills super high, super fast. You can make a lot of money doing that. Funny thing about stats in this game, just by virtue of doing science, which is research, I actually get my muscle definition negatively affected. That's because I'm just too much of a nerd. But athletics increases it. Weaponsmithing increases my bulk, so does armor smithing. Martial arts increases muscle. Strength, of course, increases muscle. So if you like max out a bunch of the things that increase bulk and muscle, you very quickly start looking like a sick, nasty beast. Like you start looking like Sam Hyde after a few rounds of testosterone shots. You know, you'll end up with shoulders that just like don't fit on the model anymore. You think that in vanilla NPCs have no way of making money? Yeah, I mean that's the kind of thing I'm talking about though. I feel like just like 6 more months of development for Kenshi, you could have had something that was a lot more polished. I guess you could say that about just about any game. I'm sure they were probably sick of working on it by then. But I mean, the truth is, you could say that about just about anything, because I was thinking about this just the other day actually, with what was Breath of the Wild, the Zelda game. Perfectly good game. Probably one of the best takes on the on the open world formula just about ever. Super cool game, revolutionary really. But if they had spent like 6 more months making the working on the, what do you call it, the what do they call, the shrines or whatever. I mean, there were like a lot of shrines in that game. If you went and were a completionist and tried to do every single one, you would very quickly notice that there were like really sick, cool shrines, of which there were maybe 10 to 20. And then there were like a bajillion shrines that were just copy and paste, like not really much of a challenge, not really interesting. And I'm not really talking about the combat trial ones. I don't know how many of you have played Breath of the Wild, but the core mechanic of the exploration, probably the number one thing in the game, were these little shrines that you could find that kind of gated the progression of your character, because they were how you increased your hit points or your stamina. You could choose between the two. Kenshi 2 looks promising, but you're right. I think he was just feeling pressured after 12 years. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I cannot reasonably shit on this guy for just wanting to get it out, because I feel like I would, if I worked on a game for 12 years, I really, I don't know, I think I'd have a mental breakdown long before it got finished. I don't think I'd be able to do that, man. I mean, I'm glad he had success with it. I'm sure that he made some money with this thing. But yeah, no, I don't blame him even a little bit, especially since, well, okay, people say that he did the game solo. That's not actually true. My understanding is after several years, he had a small team. But even so, I mean, a game like this, or a sandbox like this, whatever you want to call it, huge accomplishment, even for a small team, let alone a solo guy. But no, I get it. I mean, we're not talking about like a AAA studio with $1 billion at their disposal. I don't know what his financial situation was, but especially if there wasn't any kind of Kickstarter thing going on with this, I completely get it if you just wanted to get something out there. The only thing that I would really chide them for is the fact that instead of finishing Kenshi, they went on to make Kenshi 2. Now, supposedly they did a poll of their user base, and people said, no, just make Kenshi 2. Which, I mean, again, from a development standpoint, I also get that, because, if this thing is as much of a mess as everybody seems to say it is, I mean, generally it's better to just start over in computer science than to... That's one of the reasons the agile model became so popular. Just like burn it all and start over. Like I get it. It's a lot easier than trying to fix a spider web of disgusting code. But anyway, I think, man, is that ambient sound? Is that not? Hold on a second. I turned this down. No, that's music volume. It gets so loud, it's outrageous. The engine was the big limiter. Yeah, I imagine so. You can't just swap engines for Kenshi. No. Well, you could. I hope you have several years to debug the problems that result as you try to change everything over. Answer my question, please. I'd be happy to do that. You asked a question. You said, what is the best stat progression, linear or logarithmic? I don't know. I'm. Do I look like a game designer to you? I'm someone who dabbles. I don't. Once I put out a. I'll tell you what. That's a question I'll probably spend a lot of time thinking about once I go back to working on that RPG, that Saga Frontier clone. I mean, inspired game. But no, I mean no, Mara. You're pretty much on the ball. Changing engines is not. I mean, you'd basically be building a new game. You know, exponential. So we're building what's that Chinese the Chinese RimWorld amazing cultivator. There's that's the paradigm for exponential growth. Just number get big mentality, which can be a lot of fun. I understand why people like both. Yeah, I have a rough idea. I have a suspicion that you'd like to talk about it. You can feel free to do that. Amazing cultivation simulator. Yeah, I mean, like I haven't played it, but I've seen Seth's review, which is good enough for you to get an idea, I'm sure, of what's going on. I know that you can take a literal piece of poo and turn it into a person, and if you name it Big Chungus, then it has the best stats in the game. That's everything you need to know about Amazing Cultivation Simulator. Logarithmic stats hidden by linear representation. Well, now we're getting into like human psychology type shit. Like when are people happiest? And it makes me a little bit uncomfortable to even think about that, which I may sound silly, but I feel like I'm building like a well disguised Skinner box when I start thinking about things like that. Like I'm just like building the Matrix. Which is basically what you're doing when you're making a game. You know, you're almost like a like a drug dealer in a sense, which is a dark way to think about it. But you are literally trying to use and abuse the same mechanics of a person's mind that lead to addiction. Especially if you're building like a loot box thing, you're basically tickling the same parts of their brain that gambling gets into, because you're trying to make them want to come back to your game and play it more and more. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like for games to be a truly positive thing, I don't know, it's you got to be careful, because you may end up building something that helps to ruin people's lives, man. Like, will the world be a better or worse place if World of Warcraft was never invented? I would argue that it would be better if it didn't exist. Same for Dota. I mean, there are certain games that they've gotten a little too deep into the psychology of the design, and they've discovered how to just keep people locked down psychologically to the point that they don't want to get up to take a shit and then they die, which is a real thing that happened to somebody in Korea. They wouldn't leave the what was it, the computer lab or whatever, the cafe, the tech cafe, computer cafe, and they just died while sitting there. Ruin people's lives and take money for the soy boy gamers. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like I would feel really uncomfortable making one of those gacha. Gacha's a very different thing. Gacha games. I wouldn't want to do that, but I would also, like, if as a game designer, I really wouldn't want to make something that uses that kind of trickery at all. I know that's kind of far from the what you were talking about with stat progression. That just is something that kind of came to mind, because a lot of gaming comes down to just like human psychology. You know, what do people find the most satisfying? All right, I've been running around in a circle doing nothing for the past 15 minutes and chatting. I think it's time to end the stream. I'm tired, my friends. Mustachio is a success. He's alive. He's got armor. He's got food. He's got all the basic necessities of life. You know, big sword, shelter, bread. You know, prosthetic arm. Complete lack of morality, a willingness to sell people into slavery for 400 pieces of silver a piece. Mustachio's doing pretty well. He hasn't been beaten half to death by vagrants yet. He's only been shot with a crossbow a couple of times. He took a scimitar to the face, but that's okay. He took a licking and kept on ticking. He kidnapped a man and beat the shit out of him until his arm fell off inside of a shack. He evicted some guy who had the audacity to talk down to him. I mean, really, he's had such a rich and fulfilling life so far, and he's so young, you know, with his armlessness. Alrighty, I think that's I think this has been a good stream. Thanks everybody who came by. Thank you for the people who subbed. Special thanks to Frankie. What was his name? Frankie was here. Frankie was here. Apparently a prolific Kenshi streamer who was kind enough to raid me. I will. No, Mr. Ostrom, you won't say it because the stream is ending, my friend. Let me just pop this little guy on. This book, not quite new anymore, and in fact, the third one has been done for some time, and will be coming out soon as I get the editing done. Oh, hey, he's here. He's back. He's back. He's caught the end of the stream. I was just giving you a little shout out. Yeah, I just finished. But no, it was a super fun stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be probably doing some more Kenshi soon. Maybe not next time. I'm going to keep doing daily-ish polls to see what people want me to stream now that we're doing more of a variety thing and I'm not really playing DCSS anymore. But yeah, if you're in my Discord, you'll see me ping everyone. Well, ping people at the stream alerts roll with the poll whenever I'm going to stream. So if you just do that, you can catch that and have some input as to what we're streaming for the day. Anyway, yeah, thanks Frankie, thanks everybody. That's going to be it for the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I'm signing out. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.